however, may not be supporting a bill to address Chicago's massive police and fire pension shortfall. The last-minute measure passed both chambers of the General Assembly this weekend. It purports to stave off what would have been a $600 million property tax hike by spreading payments out into the future. Paris Schutz has the latest. Paris.
Phil, Governor Rauner made it clear that he is no fan of this bill today. He says they're just punting on the problem and pushing it off toward the future. Conversely, Mayor Emanuel says this bill will save taxpayers from what would have been a $550 million property tax hike this year just for those police and fire pensions. Now, the governor criticized this bill on WBEZ's Morning Shift with Tony Sarabia.
This is a kick-the-can down the road pension bill. I'm so disappointed in the mayor and the speaker and the president of the legislature for doing another kick-the-can pension bill. And boy, that is bad news
So is this
for
something?
homeowners and taxpayers.
Is this something that you'll veto?
Well, I don't want to speculate on specific bills and decisions on them.
Remind us, Paris, how exactly that bill reforms those pension systems.
Well, here is a synopsis of what the bill does, Phil. It purports to save about $800 million, or a little more, over the next 5 years. It requires that these systems get to 90% funding by the end of 2055, so in 40 years, instead of the current schedule that requires 90% funding in 25 years. So that's a pretty steep ramp. They're smoothing that ramp out. It would be funded by casino revenue, but as you know, a casino bill has yet to be passed, and city officials refuse to divulge how much revenue they can expect from a casino. So let's take a look at a chart. If you look at the current law, in 2015, this year, the city would have to pay $838 million into that system. They're only paying $300 million. So that would be a $500 million increase. Now, under the new law, they're going to pay $619 million. So it's a $200 million savings. You see over the next few years, it's about between $100 and $200 million less that they will have to pay because of this new bill. Now, there were no concessions agreed to by the police and fire union members as part of this bill. Remember, the city's other two pension funds contained cuts to benefits. Not so in this case, but the city says they're still negotiating with police and fire unions. The governor has about 2 months to decide what he's going to do. And as you heard on WBEZ, he slammed the bill, but he wouldn't go as far as say he's going to veto it. Perhaps he's going to hold on to it to get some leverage and try and get some of this turnaround agenda support from Mayor Rahm Emanuel. Now, also today, there were protesters in the Loop here at the Thompson Center. They were calling on the governor to increase taxes on corporations and the wealthy to fund education and social services. So another front in this battle on the budget that's going to play out for a long time.
Paris, thanks very much. Sounds like it's going to last, could last the better portion of the summer.
That's the sign that everyone's getting.
Paris, thank you.
You're welcome.